Do you wonder why your white shirt is glowing at Rockford County High School?
Will you be at any disadvantage if you decide to stay completely virtual?
All your questions answered and more this week
On the Wildcat Weekly. We here at the Wildcat Weekly understand there's a lot of uncertainty regarding everyone's return to school. I've taken it upon myself to draw some instructional drawings, which Blake will explain.
Alright guys, thank goodness Dylan drew the photos. If I did this, it would not look half as good. But let's jump into it. So, when you first arrive at RCHS, you want to make sure you're practicing proper social distancing in addition to wearing a mask. Proper social distancing being 6 feet apart. One of the first things that will happen is you're going to get your temperature checked. If you have a temp that is deemed dangerous by RCHS, you will be directed to a quarantine area for further evaluation from the school nurse. At that point, parents will be contacted. So when you're in the classroom, desks will be positioned 6 feet apart. You'll also have to wear masks. However, your teachers have the option to give you 5-minute breaks. So you'll get some time to take it off. During those breaks, they might take you outside, or you'll be required to just stay in your desk to maintain social distancing. In most of your classes, the teacher will be present to give you in-person instruction. However, there are certain specific instances, which Mr. Fleshman will explain in an interview later, where the teacher will not be there. Do not fret. Teachers will still be providing virtual instruction in those settings, and there will be a supervisor to watch students. So everything will stay A-okay. So bathrooms are going to be a little bit different from how you remember them the last time you were here at RCHS. For you freshmen, it ain't going to be nothing new. There'll be separate bathrooms for both the students and the teachers. And the way this will work is like they'll rotate throughout the days, but your teachers will let you know so that you aren't confused and, you know. When you go to the bathroom, you will need to take a pass from your teacher, which they'll provide you with, obviously. But you'll notice that there'll be clips on the doors. Now, if these clips have 2 passes, you cannot enter the bathroom. You will have to wait your turn and/or return to class. The stairwell situation is a little different too. There's specific stairwells for ascending and descending. So the Red Dragon stairwell and the Garden stairwell are for descending, while the Art Hero and Student Spirit stairwells are for ascending.
For those of you that still have concerns, don't worry. We got a good interview with Mr. Fleshman coming right up.
So the biggest challenges that we faced are safety protocols. We have distanced the desks in the room so that students can remain safe, and masking protocols for safety purposes, and that's really been it. Other challenges that teachers have faced are recording videos, recording lessons while having Google Meets with students, and just getting used to a new way of teaching with virtual atmospheres rather than the traditional face-to-face approaches. And now that we've got students coming back, with freshmen coming back on Tuesday, we've got the hybrid schedule that we're concerned with, and it's just been a challenge all around to keep the flow of information going and the flow of instruction going.
Do faculty and staff have the opportunity to work from home when the students come back?
We are going to have a few teachers that are working from home.
How will that classroom setting work with students returning? Will there be someone to monitor the classroom? Like, explain that to me, please.
There will be someone in the classroom monitoring, and the class will go on virtually.
So will that be live virtual instruction then?
Those teachers have the opportunity to teach some live instruction, yes.
Great.
While some are choosing to do their recorded lessons as always.
So has the school made any updates to like the ventilation systems? I heard a rumor about that.
We have quite a few upgrades to our HVAC system. We have MERV 13 filters, which are state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line filters in our system. They filter out all of the particles that would be dangerous. We have an ionization system in the HVAC system, ionization units, and they kill the virus. And we also have ultraviolet, and you'll notice them when you come into the school in various places. There are ultraviolet light emitters that kill the virus.
Mm. Is that safe for students to be walking through?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
The final question is, will students who are learning from home and doing all virtual, will they be at any disadvantage or behind in terms of their academic progress?
Equity is a very important concern of ours, and we have quite a few students staying virtual as well as quite a few students coming back into the hybrid model. And so it's extremely important that we're keeping that equity going for all of our students, whatever choice they make. As many people, parents, students, et cetera, that I've talked to, I've made very clear that the goal is that there's no wrong decision in this. Staying virtual, coming back into school in the hybrid model, those are both outstanding ideas depending on whatever situation the family's in, and whatever decision they make is a good one. And we will do our absolute best to continue the instruction that we have going on, no matter what model the student and the family are choosing, to keep that equity with both models.
So there you have it. The lights that are making your white shirt glow at RCHS are not harmful to students. Hopefully Mr. Fleshman answered whatever questions you had remained.
When asked if you're going to be returning to school this coming 9 weeks, around 44% of students said no, while roughly 56% say they will be returning.
When asked what subject they would benefit most from in terms of in-person teaching, most students said, not surprisingly, math.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Math can be very difficult for a lot of people.
No, it is. Although there's this great meme/quote I found on the internet. Check it out.
When asked if there was any way that we here at the Wildcat Weekly could improve what we do, we got some great responses. The best of those being nothing, 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 nothing really, nothing, nothing. I love what y'all are doing.
Guys, though, in all seriousness, this poll is really helpful. It's been kind of hard to make a Wildcat Weekly from home, and just the fact that you guys have stepped up and given us some suggestions would be really great for us moving forward. So seriously, thank you guys.
That just about wraps it up for this week's Wildcat Weekly. Thank you very much for watching.
We'll see you guys next week, and we'll have some more surprises in store.
Brought to you by The Prowler.